Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's right, it's Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler. Hey listen, over the past few weeks I've gotten an overwhelming response to a series of videos that I did back a while ago called Doordash Dirty Tactics. And I did 5 videos in that, and not even knowing that I was going to do it, but I was doing it every Tuesday for a while till I got to the 5th video, and then I knocked off. Well, I've had viewer response on my comments on my YouTube channel saying that he wished I would get back to the Doordash Dirty Tactics. There's a number of other videos I'm going to examine too. So if you're one of the ones who wanted the Doordash Dirty Tactics, I'm going to start that up again, and I'm going to put it in episode 6 to start it back up, and we're going to call it Doordash Dirty Tactics, the Summer Slowdown Grind. Stay with me. Welcome back, guys. Being that I've gotten overwhelming response to the Doordash Dirty Tactics videos I did back a while ago, I've decided to start it back up. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, there's a lot of factors that go into play with Doordash. And now that we're into summer, heading into mid-July, we're also into Summer Slowdown, which can affect any app. But on Doordash, it's a little different because it makes it even tougher because of the oversaturation of dashers out here all over the place. My area is normally always oversaturated with Doordash drivers. Now with any other gig app, that changes, because I don't find that to be true, except for if it's a Walmart Spark driver. And a lot of Walmart Spark drivers go and do the shopping orders at the Walmart, while I try to remain just doing the pickups between Sam Club and Walmart. But this video is about Doordash, so let's stay on the topic. And so my area is already oversaturated with Doordash drivers, and it always has been. And being that we're going into Summer Slowdown, you might wonder what that means. And you might wonder what Summer Slowdown is. Summer Slowdown is an amount of time that can fluctuate up and down, usually down, in a given area, in a given market area, doing a certain app, where the amount of customers that you may have had on an app dwindles down to a lesser number. And you got to take some things into account when determining this. You got to remember, when there's little Doordash drivers, pay goes up. When there's a lot of Doordash driver, pay goes down. And with that being said, that's always the case in my area because there's a lot of dashers. Summer Slowdown is it, and a lot of people are on vacations, and a lot of people have not been ordering as much, or customers who are prone to be on the app and normally ordering and doing red card orders, shopping orders, pickups for restaurants, that you may see that number drop down quite a bit. And what I found out in the past, doing this 5 years, is that Summer Slowdown has a great effect on how apps work in the gig economy. Now, getting back to Doordash as to what is really going on, the only way, surefire way for you on Doordash to stay on the top, and this is what I've seen from other people that I subscribe to that work in the gig economy, is that unless you're in the platinum category, you pretty much don't have a chance to dash anytime you want. So DoorDash has a way of still treating us all like employees, even though we're independent contractors. And you got to be on the top to be able to dash anytime. So that's DoorDash's way of letting you know, hey, you don't have this, you didn't earn this, you didn't earn that, so you got to schedule. And if you try to schedule and you can't get a certain time slot, that would be why. So it's almost like, hey, do this or else. There's a lot of dashers out there that still don't understand that they are independent contractors and not knowing exactly the right and wrong way of doing things. Now, before the DoorDash Rewards program ever hit my market area, I was at 97% in my AR rate. And I told you once before, had that tier program came to my market area then, I would have been right in. But over the next few months before that tier program came into my market area, they kept sending me in garbage, literal garbage. I mean, $2, $3, $4 trips going 10, 11, 12 miles that I could not possibly take. I'm out here to make real profit, and I've been doing this over 5 years. And with me knowing this, I was working off of other apps and trying to make money however I could to stay on the top each and every day when I come out here. Recently, I'd say in the last few weeks, DoorDash has started paying a lot better on a bulk of the trips. And I do have to give them credit for that. Now, you'll never hear me rave about DoorDash and what they do and give them all the credit they deserve, because I don't really feel that they deserve any credit that way. It's still the only app that will take you out of a zone, or it's still the only app that will make you schedule to come on the app or give you permission to allow you on the app. There's no other apps, guys, that do that. And for that reason, DoorDash is the one that treats you like an employee. And if you can overlook the facts that they try to treat you like an employee by reminding you that a customer reported you, or you're getting a contract violation, or for some insane reasoning on their part that we never understand because they'll never explain it in detail, they have a way of saying, hey, step up your rate, or your completion rate is getting too low. They'll send you an email and tell you your completion rate is starting to bottom out, and if it gets much lower, you will be deactivated. Now, I always, when I go on the app, earn per offer. Always, always, always. I've tried to earn by time. It's not for me. I don't know who it's for. I don't know how many of you out there like it, or how many people out there really benefit off of it. But if you're one of the ones that do earn by time all the time, leave it in the comments below and let me know. I'd like to see what you have to say about it. But for me, I just see that that's a lot of everything anybody else that was dashing didn't want, and it comes back to me. And so, in losing or not accepting 2 trips in a row, they're going to boot you off the app. So, still one of the only apps to treat you like an employee. They're not wanting you to think of it that way, but they're very strict. And they still don't even give you a lot of time to get from point A to point B. Say you're at a pickup and you have a long wait time. They're still not giving you a lot of time. And if the customer, it's like certain people, it's a certain kind of customer that goes on DoorDash. You have the ones who have no intentions of tipping, or you have the ones that really appreciate what they're getting. So there's no in between. And I found that on other apps like Uber Eats and Grubhub, I at least get a very decent tip after the fact. And I can't count on one hand how many times I ever got a tip after the fact on DoorDash. So, with the summer grind going on and that making it tough to get a lot of orders on any app, including DoorDash, and the number of customers that normally order on the app that have kind of dwindled down because of summer, other activities, vacation, being busy, being outdoors more. It's really affects you as a dasher, or as just a delivery driver in the gig economy doing whatever app you're doing. And I still urge to all you guys never to solely depend on just doing the DoorDash app. I solely urge you to multi-app and do a number of apps, so that if something goes wrong on DoorDash, or you get a contract violation, or if they've gotten too many and they want to deactivate you, you have something to fall back on. So DoorDash is still one app that will find a way to send you an email to tell you to either to step up your AR rate, or to your completion rate's getting low, or a customer reported you. And it is also tough sometimes when doing a trip to get in touch with customer support, DoorDash customer support, and talk to them without jumping through a bunch of hoops. You have to jump through a lot of hoops to get in touch with them, to even talk to them. You don't want to be in the middle of a chat when you're in a problem finding out what you're supposed to do with the food, and they've given you the wrong area or the wrong directions. So I've run across that too. And I urge for you guys also to carry a body cam, carry a dash cam, take pictures and video when not required, because DoorDash is the one place that can come back on you and tell you you did this, or a customer reported you for this. Guess what, guys? You've got the proof. You've got the video. You've got the pictures. You can submit it to DoorDash, and you can appeal and say your piece and have that contract violation removed. How do I know this? Because I've done it myself. There is no other apps that really give contract violations. There are no other apps that will remind you about your acceptance rate, or your satisfaction rate, or your completion rate. And there is no other apps that make you schedule. There is no other app that... It's just insane, guys. And it just goes on and on. I take all the good trips I can get from DoorDash and I roll with it. Will I ever be in the tier program? Every time I get working my way up, guess what, guys? They send me in a number of trips to really follow me up that I know I just can't take, because I can't accept it. It's insanity. I'll be on a roll with DoorDash, and then boom, here goes my numbers. They're going up, my AR rate. All of a sudden, here comes DoorDash, the next 3-4 trips. $2 and $3 trips going 8, 9, 10 miles. What gives, guys? When's that going to end? So if they want everybody to have a fair chance to be up in the tier program, they need to treat us all fairly. They need to treat us all properly. You got to remember, we have no union. We have no protection. When DoorDash says you're deactivated, you're gone. And some people do get back on the app, but a lot of people don't. How do you fight that? And for somebody who was really doing good on DoorDash, and the reasons they've gotten deactivated are not justified. We don't have nothing to stand behind us and protect us. We don't have a union. We are independent contractors, guys. It's time you guys out there dash and act like it and do it accordingly. And remember, it isn't for everyone. Everyone out here in the gig economy, it's not for everyone. Me, myself, I've been out here for 5 years in the gig economy, and I've seen my share of ups and downs, and good and bad. I've made the most amount of money, I've made the least amount of money. Get yourself some other apps to do, guys, and get them now, because you never know with DoorDash. DoorDash is so unpredictable, and it's unpredictable out here in the gig economy each and every day. I come out here with a goal in mind every day to do. I got 5 apps running right now, and it's unpredictable. It might be slow and not good now, but here in a half hour, by the time it hits 12 o'clock, it could be insane. I could be busy as anything. I mean, extremely. So I'm going to keep doing this series of videos on the Doordash Dirty Tactics, and it's probably going to be a weekly thing. And I'll probably do another one this week since I just got it up and going again, but we're going to call this episode 6, Doordash Dirty Tactics, Summer Slowdown Grind. So, and that is what we do every time we come out here, guys. We really grind it out. We really try to put something solid and consistent together. I get a good trip, and I try to roll with others similar or better. And sometimes I've got a Grubhub, I've got an Uber Eats, and a DoorDash in here at the same time. And then I'm riding up the road after I drop those all off, and I get a pickup for the Sam's Club. And then the next thing you know, I'm on a route delivering 14 to 16 drop-offs for an amount. And I'm trying to make a big drop and make a big score on my money. So I'm out here constantly doing multi-apping, and as I find out and examine more about everything that has to do with Doordash Dirty Tactics, you will be the first to know. And if you guys haven't done so yet, and you vibe with my content, please do consider subscribing. Hit the like bell and hit the like button and the alert bell for any new videos. Open up all notifications and I will keep you in the loop. And other than that, I'm going to start my dash now. Earn per offer. We've already had our other apps running for a while. We're scheduled for DoorDash 11:30. So stay tuned for more updates, for everything to keep you in the loop and bring you the news. I hope you guys find everything in these videos real informative, and it keeps you right where you need to be. And if you guys have any questions, you need any guidance, you need any tips or tricks, be sure to hit me up on my YouTube channel. And other than that, guys, my name is Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler. Take care. Hey guys, I just got home from being out there for like over 4 hours and really feeling the effects of the summer slowdown, and I wanted to add a piece to this video. I have a great feeling that tomorrow will be a much better day. I'm hoping to get an early Walmart run at Sam's Club on the Spark, but as far as today, I was out there for over 4 hours. I had some trips on Uber Eats and DoorDash, but nothing great, nothing significant. Had put a little bit of money together, but really sad for a Saturday. I've had Saturdays that are just back down and aren't that great. I've had Saturdays that have been spectacular. What I want to say as far as the DoorDash Dirty Tactics go, this is another thought I had, and this was on my way home, that DoorDash has the ability in the algorithm to limit the amount of trips you have if you aren't in the tier program. They can send out a bunch of trips and see if you'll take them. If you don't take, like, say they send out 4 low-paying trips with high mileage and you don't take them, well, then there's the possibility that they're not going to give you any good ones in that day, or not too many good ones within the time that you're out there dashing. It's just a thought. I do believe that they have the ability to affect the algorithm in one way or another for whoever it is out there dashing, and I can't say they can control your account as far as what you get and what you don't get, but what I'm saying is I think they may have the ability to affect the algorithm to what you receive and what you don't receive, and what might be good versus the bad. So other than that, guys, just another fact, or just another thought leading to a fact that I wanted to throw out there. We'll try again tomorrow, guys.